I know there is much sadness over the decision not to appeal. And that is unfortunate. But there can be no appeal because the law does not allow it. If you disagree with the law, debates about how the law ought to be need to happen outside the criminal courts with respectful dialogue.
Stanley was found not guilty by a 12-person jury last month in the shooting death of Boushie, a 22-year-old from the Red Pheasant First Nation. Coming just one day, all of this, after an announced review of the police investigation. As Olivia Stefanovich explains, this case continues to raise important questions.
Despite so much public pressure, the Crown says there's no grounds to appeal the acquittal of Gerald Stanley in the death of Colten Boushie because there was no error in law.
I urge no one to be discouraged or distrust the system.
I feel sick to my stomach, actually.
Reaction from supporters of the Boushie family was swift.
For the public of Saskatchewan to believe that this was all done correctly, I don't agree with that.
While the judicial process is now over, the police investigation into Boushie's death is getting another look from the RCMP's civilian watchdog.
We owe it to the family and to the community and to Canadians writ large to ensure that we do an investigation that actually examines how this tragic event occurred and to, if possible, learn.
It seems clear that the officers made mistakes. They left that car in the rain. Like, why would that happen? It's unbelievable to me.
Boushie's SUV was left in a rainstorm that washed away valuable blood evidence and potential gunpowder residue. Independent investigators told The National last night it looked sloppy.
For a blood spatter expert to come and look at something like this, what would be the point?
But others point to things like chronic understaffing.
These issues are, in fact, systemic, especially with organizations like the RCMP.
This policing expert says officers in rural areas can handle complex crimes, but there needs to be more onus on them to follow protocol in light of the Boushie case.
But to sort of go above and beyond and make sure to cross all the T's and dot all the I's, especially when dealing with complex crimes, because they're going to be spotlighted in national news media.
In a statement, the Saskatchewan RCMP says it welcomes the review and plans to cooperate fully. Olivia Stefanovich, CBC News, Regina.